Yeah, I got something else from Amazon.
What you got?
But yeah, because when he was telling me that, I'm like, "Are you for real?" And he said he heard it from a source. I'm like, "Dang," because I know my brother does music, and he always either tags me in some stuff when he puts out a music video or a new song he drops and stuff like that. And I'm like, what's he gonna do?
That's what I like. When it comes to live videos, I don't really fuck with Facebook like that. They be on some
Yeah, I don't think I ever done a Facebook live video. I know I did an Instagram live once last year. That was it.
hmm. So yeah, everybody, today is Ashley's birthday. So we're gonna probably do like a little Q&A for her right now. And she's gonna show off what she got from Amazon too. Happy birthday, first of all.
Thank you, Rich.
No problem. Yeah, I don't know where Try's at about. I sent him an invite too, just to let him know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we probably can do this for like an hour and stuff like that, because you know how StreamYard is and be
Yeah, I still feel like it's so crazy that they give me like a time limit.
right. But it is what it is.
Hmm.
So you want to show what you got for right now, or you want to wait till later?
Um, is there anyone in the chat?
Yeah, there's like Q, Sam, Makai, Eric just got here. He said that your Girl 6 CD should be coming today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess since no one has any questions just yet, I'll just start off by opening what I got. Yeah, I got a few things. So
Okay.
okay. Okay, the first one I just unopened is this.
Tony Braxton's new CD.
Yep, spell my name.
Yo, how was I heard some good things about that.
Yeah, I heard there was the good things about it too. I mean, there's only 10 tracks off this album, so it's still in the wrapping. So I haven't really gotten a chance to listen to it yet. I just know some of her stuff on the radio they played, like "Do It," um, the new song that she got featuring her, um, and I know she got the remix for her song "Do It" with featuring Missy Elliott on this album too.
Hey, Misty and Tony. I don't think I've ever heard them in a song before.
I don't think I have either. So I guess this is the very first time they ever collabed on a track before. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be something I'm definitely gonna peep later on. Oh, I got something from my dad. Haven't gotten a chance to open it yet, but let's see here. Got a birthday card from my dad. I'm gonna just read it out loud. How do you
Alright.
tell a wonderful daughter just how much she means to you when there are no words to describe the beautiful memories she's given you since the moment she came into your life? How can you tell her all the ways she's made a difference in your world when nothing can measure the happiness and pride you felt watching her face life's challenges and make her dreams come true? How can you tell a wonderful daughter all the feelings your heart holds, except simply to say you are loved so much and you're wished a world of happiness? Happy birthday. With all my love, Dad. And yeah, he pretty much wrote my name and he put in air quotes on a nickname my dad he's been calling me since I was literally a baby. And in quote he in another quotation marks he quoted from the movie Life when Bernie Mac said I'd a pappy. Yeah, yeah. My dad gave me this card.
That's so
Oh,
sweet.
and he gave me a Target gift card. Hey,
Oh shit.
yeah, with $50 on it. Okay.
That's not bad. You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? Target's really starting to sell more vinyls lately.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a few vinyls because I know at one point I remember they were selling Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On." That's what stood out to me most, and then there were a few other ones. I think I saw a few Beatles vinyls. I know they had Thriller on vinyl, and
Yeah.
I think they had a Kendrick Lamar one up in there too.
Yeah, it was on To Pimp a Butterfly. That's what I saw.
I don't think it was that one I've seen. I think I've seen another one with the picture of look like what kids sitting at a table.
Oh, Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, that's the one.
You know, to me,
What?
out of all the rappers this generation, Kendrick Lamar is the one I've seen all of this discography on vinyl, even the Black Panther soundtrack.
You know what's crazy? I've noticed that on Amazon as well. They've got all his stuff on vinyl.
Because it's crazy because I've never seen J. Cole's all of his discography on vinyl in
No,
stores.
I think the only one I saw of J. Cole's was the Forest Hills Drive album.
Yeah.
Oh
We
yeah,
got
the other CD I got is Ralph Tresvant's second album is Going Down.
nice find.
Yeah. Yeah, I was debating about it getting that one for the longest because I know when we did that discography breakdown, I mean, like we mentioned, the first half of that album was good. It's just the latter half was just disappointing. But
I
other than that,
agree.
I'm like, why not?
Yeah, I definitely need to stock up on some of my new edition albums myself, like solo wise.
Yeah, yeah. I think Home Again they still have it. If that's one of them that you're looking for.
Yeah, I know Home Again. I've seen that one for like $5, $6 on Amazon,
Yeah, I
which is
think
like
I paid that much for it as well. So
yeah.
it's not that expensive.
Yeah, that's the thing because their albums are not really that expensive. Even the Bad Boy album, too, which
I'm never gonna get that one.
you know what, that might be a good album for the trash R&B review. That might
What
be a
the
good.
One Love?
Yes.
I think I mentioned that before, but I think last year you didn't want to do it at that time.
Yeah, I'm not saying I want to do. I said that would be a good candidate.
Yeah, that could be a good idea. Just throwing it out there.
Shit, I'm over here typing a paper and shit. That's due by three
Is it a
o'clock.
lengthy paper?
No, it's like 2 pages, 3 pages.
Oh, that's not bad. You can knock that out, no problem.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm just proofreading it.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Let's see what else I got? Oh, I got a movie soundtrack. It's from this movie from the '90s. I'm not sure if you heard of it. The movie's called Have Plenty.
No, I don't think who's in it.
Um, I know. Somewhere toward the end of the movie, Babyface makes a small cameo appearance. A few other familiar faces that we know made little cameos toward the end of the movie, like Chili and Lauren Hill. Who else? Who else? Mekhi Phifer. Shamar Moore was in it, and Chili from TLC. She was in it. But
Sounds
they
like
made little cameo appearances at the end of the movie, and Nia Long was in it toward the end of the movie as well. But the actual cast itself, I don't know if there's any familiar faces you may know, but I do know Hill Harper's in the movie as well.
I know who Hill Harper is. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, that's who I know on the top of my head. But the soundtrack got Babyface and Desiree, Blackstreet, Erica Badu, SWV, John B. and Coco, featuring Jay Z, Faith Evans, As Yet, Chico DeBarge, Changing Faces, just to name a few.
Okay. I might check that soundtrack out. You said it's called Have Plenty.
Yeah, Have Plenty.
Okay, cool. I might check that shit out.
Yeah, because I think that movie. I know they play that a lot on like Encore and Stars a lot, but I don't know if they have it on DVD itself. I don't know.
Shoot.
I have to use the scissors for this one. Yeah, this is what I kind of wanted for the longest time because I know I wanted to get this Freakazoid T-shirt.
Ooh, I've
Yeah.
never seen a Resort T-shirt, yo.
Oh, they got them. They got them in stock. Yeah. But the only
Okay,
thing is, they only have them in men's sizes. They didn't have none for women, so I'm like, okay, why not? Because it'll just shrink once I wash it.
but
Okay. Okay, I'm opening up this one, and I got one more. Mint Conditions, Life's Aquarium.
I heard that was a very dope album. I never
Yeah,
heard that.
yeah, it really is. And I got their second album.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, it's my mom's favorite too. I know.
And you got it sealed too. Ooh.
It's used like new.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but still, even for just a used CD, like I rarely see them like this sealed up.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, those are what I have so far, and I think since Eric mentioned something about the stuff I mentioned to him through email, should be on the way because depending on I guess the mail service, normally the mail person who delivers it normally be around during this time, so I might have to check later on or so. But
That's some dope. That's a dope pickup we got there. Shit like that.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Anyone got any questions in the chat?
yeah, I saw a few questions. I know Eric has
Okay.
asked you, what is your favorite female hip hop album?
Oh wow. Okay. I know growing up, I know my dad only had a few hip hop albums. I guess the one that stood out to me was the album Salt and Pepper did that featured Shoop and What a Man.
Oh, very necessary.
Yeah, that one. That one.
Yeah, that's like my favorite album from them. Too
Yeah, that
necessary.
one stood out to me.
Whew. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Shoot. Um, Alonzo asked, "Who's your celebrity crush?"
Okay, I have a few celebrity crushes, but I want to say on the top of my head, I know my mom and I we've been seeing their faces a lot on TV a lot. Morris Chestnut, Shamar Moore, and who else? Who else? I know my mom and I we've been talking about a lot a few times too. Matthew McConaughey,
Really?
Channing Tatum.
Matthew McConaughey? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that just threw me off guard and stuff. But shit. Eric asked me, "Do I have Isaac Hayes Black Moses on vinyl?" Yes, I do. My favorite Isaac Hayes album right there, man. Shit. Eric also asked you, "What's the worst years in hip hop in your opinion?"
The worst years in hip hop. What now?
Like the worst years in hip hop in your opinion.
Okay. Um. Okay. I'll admit, around like the 2010s era, I would say that would be. Some of them had the worst. I consider were the worst years in hip hop because I mean, just some of the stuff I've either heard on the radio or heard from like certain events or whatever. Even like when I was in college, I'm like really, this is what's popping right now.
Oh my god.
I was just like, this is what it boiled down to. This crap here. Even stuff that they played like during 10:40 breaks or halftime during the basketball games and stuff, I was just so like, ugh.
Oh my.
Yeah, remember when they did that Love Come Down challenge and
I hated that shit. It's back. See, that's like one of those songs you just cannot.
you can't use
That's,
that
that's like
for
that's like
a hip
before I
hop
let
song.
you go and stuff like that.
Mm-mm.
See, it's crazy because Beyonce, when she covered "Before I Let You Go," she actually did it justice and stuff like that. She
Right.
took it back to the HBCU band and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When Taylor Swift covered Earth, Wind and Fire September. Oh yeah, she did it.
Unreal. Mm.
It was trash because she made it into a ballad. You can't make a song like
You can't make a celebration song for people who were born in this month as it just won't work.
it won't work. But yeah,
No.
she made a cover of that fucking September track. I was just
Oh
like, are you
God.
fucking
Even that's one of my favorite songs from them.
shit? I said
Dang.
that song was actually on the All in All album, man. Can you imagine how much it would have sold? But it was
Mm,
only on a compilation.
right.
See, that was back in the days when like the greatest hits album was worth getting because sometimes you'll have some new songs and some shit. That was back in those
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, it just depends on which ones or how it's done right, or I guess the track listing is done right.
Facts. Because fucking I feel like the best greatest hits album in my opinion is Prince's The Hits and the B Side. That's my personal opinion.
I don't have that one though. I know another one that was good. The best of After Seven.
The very best of After Seven.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a consistent one because After Seven, I've always loved this.
You got any of their stuff?
I only got the first album.
Okay, yeah, I know. I got my mom that and the taking my time. Um, and I know there was another one they did that features "Till You Do Me Right."
Exactly. Was
Yeah.
Taking My Time the one that they've done in 1995?
Let me see. For some reason, I keep thinking that one came out prior to '95. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, because this one song they did a cover of the original's "Baby I'm For Real," and it was from the album.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right, that's right.
And then they
Okay,
mix it up with Bloodstone's "Natural High." Oh my
yes, that was beautifully done. Okay, their
god!
self-titled album came out in '89. Taking My Time came out in '92. Reflections,
Okay,
that's what it was. Reflections came out in '95, and they
yeah,
released Timeless in 2016.
yeah, because
Yeah,
Reflections that was one when Babyface came back to produce that one. Okay,
right.
yeah, I need to get that '92 album, but I might get the hits and the B side and the Luther album I told you about. Let me
Yeah,
just pull some strings and shit this week.
right. Yeah. So yeah, so far my mom has all their albums because I know she loves After Seven.
Yeah, After Seven, man. That's like one of my all-time favorite groups in the late '80s, '90s that successfully made Mr. Quiet Storm and New Jack Swing. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to
Hmm.
Melvin, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. I know that was shocking worldwide. I know even when I told my mom, she was like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Yeah," because he
Did
was
it
like
ever?
in his 60s, like mid 60s. Like he had to have been 65, I think.
Yeah. Did it ever explain how he died?
I'm gonna see if I can find anything right now so that let me see. No, I really can't find anything much on Wikipedia because all it just says that when he died at the age of 65, and then saying that Jason Edmonds left the group shortly after Melvin passed away. So
Jesus Christ.
yeah, so the only people who are left are Kavan, Keith Mitchell, and Danny McLean.
Yeah, man. Shit. But anyway, Sam asked you, what's your favorite album by Jay Z?
Oh wow. So far, what I like from Jay Z, besides the 444 album, I like Volume One.
Oh, yes. I know I
Yeah,
fuck with you because that album is so underrated.
yeah, it is. It is. I wish I would be able to cop on Reasonable Doubt because I know you mentioned that heavily, but they're running for a lot of money because I think the last time I saw it, it was running for like mad money. Like,
Yeah, man. Like I would never think in this day and age that Reasonable Doubt would be so hard to come by. And even though I was like, I bought it in like I think 2012, 2011, around them years and stuff like that. I always thought it was gonna be one of them albums like Illmatic or 36 Chambers, how it will always be mastered. And but the Damon Jay Z man, but I'm just grateful I got the reissue and stuff. I don't got the OG. I just got the '96 reissue.
hmm. Yeah, I mean, I have a few of his other stuff. I mean, I've had that double disc album that I know we mentioned the other night that I know y'all have like mixed feelings or don't care too much for, and yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. All right. Underrated '80s rap albums.
Hmm. I'm not really too familiar with a bunch of 80s rap albums like that.
Understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you know any that are like really really good, then let me know. That goes out not only to Reg but also people in the chat. Like if y'all know any good 80s hip hop albums that y'all would recommend me, by all means.
Well, I got two so far on top of my head. Um, there's a Sonic in Full Gear and Special Ed Youngest in Charge.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good one. The worst deaths in music, in your opinion.
Oh my god. I mean, it just seemed to me like as the years progress, it's just always been getting worse and worse. But I know the ones that definitely I know stick out to me. Like on top of my head, I know Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston.
Hmm.
I know back in '05 when Luther Vandross died, because I know how much my mom loves his music. Who else? Who else? I mean, it's just always been like so much tragedy in all these years. I know definitely another one that surprised me was when Heavy D passed away, because I remember the year when he performed at the Hip Hop Awards and I saw that on TV, and I'm like, dang, it was just like not that long ago when he made his appearance on there, and it's just like, dang,
Right.
yeah. And I know another one that definitely stood out to me was of course Isaac Hayes, because it was like it was him and Bernie passing away during that particular period at the same time.
Yeah, that was a weird weekend.
Yeah, it really was because
That
I
was
was not expecting that.
You know
I
what
know
was
another
even
one that was very sad was of course Tammy Terrell and Marvin Gaye, because I really didn't think his own dad would have to resort to him killing his own son. And with Tammy, knowing that she had that brain tumor operated on like 8 or 9 times and it just kept coming back, and it was just like she wasn't getting any better, and it was just like, and she was so young too, because she was in her mid-20s when she died, right?
Yeah, she was like 25, 29, one of them ages.
Yeah, that was really sad right there too.
You know what? I don't like to like really think about death a lot, but Motown be some of the Motown artists be having some weird ass deaths, like the
Hmm.
Temptations, Marvin
Yeah, and it
Gaye.
was just like with Florence Ballard from the Supremes. Yeah, that was definitely a shock to the world.
Yeah, a lot of people were saddened by that. Like reading, I was reading up some shit, and I know a lot of people in Detroit. Detroit got hit hard with that news and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I know certain members of the Temptations' death were surprising because a lot of the original members from the original lineup ended up dying, and it's crazy to me. All of them perished, and Otis Williams is still the like sole survivor of the group.
I agree.
Yeah,
Even Dennis and Ali died. I was
I
like,
know. Yeah.
because with Dennis, they say his wife abused him while he was sick.
What?
Yeah, it's a long story with that one. I don't even want to discuss it here. But it's a
Mm.
long. I'll send you some information later.
All right. Dang. Yeah, that was sad. A lot of the members from the Force MDs.
Oh,
Yeah,
mhm.
like with TC, because his voice was so recognizable, and but yeah, with when he had Lou Gehrig's disease. I mean, yeah, that's something like that. Still to this day, there's no cure for ALS, and it just hits differently because a lot of those illnesses be hitting people of color hard, or like I don't know. It seems more. I don't know. It seems a little bit more worse when it comes to our people versus our white counterparts or whoever other ethnicity or race. Because like take it like with TC, he had ALS. He was in his mid 30s when he died. Stephen Hawking, he's white. He outlived what they expected his original number of years he was going to surpass it, but they expected Stephen Hawking to at least live 2 more years with his diagnosis, but he was alive for a lot of years until he passed away. And I'm like,
For real. Look at Christopher Reeves, the dude that played Superman. He
yeah,
fell off the
that
horse.
was sad. Yeah.
He lived on for like another 7, 8 years. And he died like '03.
Yeah, and it's crazy. His wife ended up passing away like not long after him. That was even more sad.
See that? See, not trying to be funny. That's why I don't ride no damn horses. I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah, yeah. I know a certain celebrity who has a fear of horses. Yeah, because if he ever had to, I don't know, do a role or something that involves a horse, I'm pretty sure he's going to pass up on that opportunity. Because, yeah, like you just got to make sure you're able to maintain yourself while you're on an animal like that, because they'll end up throwing you off and oof.
Hell no. See, riding a mechanical bull is one thing, but the horse, get out of here.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't know if I'll be so quick to ride a horse either. I mean, I've been on a mechanical bull myself, and plus at my job we have one for people to get on, and yeah.
um, Eric said, if you could be a superhero, which one would you be?
What was that question?
He said, if you could be a superhero, which one would you be?
Mm. If I could be a superhero, oh well, I wish I was Wonder Woman for real, or Supergirl, or either Elastigirl or Violet from The Incredibles.
Ooh, yeah, Violet be going invisible when she wants to and shit. Um, Q said, "Do you know who Kevin Frazier is?"
Kevin Frazier.
Yeah,
I feel like I've heard that name before, but I'm not too familiar with who he even is.
ain't he like that newscaster from Entertainment Tonight? That's all.
Oh yeah, that's who it is. Yes, okay, okay, yeah. Because I know back when my mom and I used to have cable, she would turn to like Entertainment Tonight or something on one of the local stations, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's who I heard that name from.
Yeah, because at first I thought he meant Joe Frazier. That's why I was like,
Oh,
nah,
oh, oh, God.
nah. That's the only. Besides my history teacher, that's the only Frazier I know.
Right.
Oh, this is a good one. Sam be asking you favorite Luther Vandross album.
Oh wow. Mm. I think we've been hit with that question before. I know the one that stood out to me because I remember my mom playing a lot when I was little was the one he dropped in the 2000s because I know they played his song "Can I Take You Out Tonight" a lot.
Ooh,
Yeah,
the self titled one that dropped number
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. That one because that album had a lot of good stuff. I remember.
Yeah, I remember when Take You Out first came out, they used to be playing a lot on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
He did that video heavy. That was like a nice comeback from Luther because the '90s was after Power of Love. It wasn't too kind on him, sales wise like that. But that album kind of brought him back.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Because I mean, a lot of his stuff from the '90s. I mean, they either went platinum or double platinum or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, yeah. In comparison to like his shit from the '80s, went like three quadruple platinum.
yeah, yeah. I don't know what happened with that.
If I'm not
I'm surprised
mistaken,
none of his albums ever surpassed platinum status.
true, true. Plus, he was signed the same label as MJ too. So Epic Records, that Black
Mm,
Division, Epic man, it was like
mm.
Sam said you should get the 1998 reissue of Reasonable Doubt. All right,
Okay, I'll consider that. Thanks.
yeah, yeah, you gotta look for Discogs for some reissue since
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I'm pretty sure if Discogs on there, if there isn't a lot in the States, I'm pretty sure they got a lot overseas and elsewhere, which is to be expected.
shit. You know what the weird thing I've noticed?
What?
You know the Dog Pound song "What Would You Do"?
I, I think I might have heard of that one.
So yeah, like I was watching the music video and I never noticed that they dissed Jermaine Dupri and the Brat in that video because there's a scene when this like nigga in the building is kicking the Brat out, and then when
Hmm.
Snoop was walking, there's this other scene where this guy is yelling at this like Jermaine Dupri lookalike saying, "Yo, you better take that shit back to Atlanta and stuff like that." Because all these years I was like, I know I've seen that image before, but I was looking at the comments and they were like, y'all peep that JD and the Brat this because around that time too, niggas thought that the Brat was biting off Snoop Dogg and shit like that.
Dang.
Which I just feel like she was influenced by Snoop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit. But that Funkified album is classic. I don't give a damn what no one says.
I know I want to get my hands on Nate Dogg's G Funk Classics 1 and 2.
True, true. Yeah, those albums, man, classics. That's probably my favorite Nate Dogg album. If only Death
Yeah.
Row would have released his stuff when he was really popping on them songs, man.
But I wonder why they didn't.
because like they were going through all them legal problems, and when Tupac came, it was all eyes on him.
Dang. Wow, I guess it's like when Pac was with them, it's like they kind of put Nate Dogg to the side, I guess.
Facts, and that's why and that's why Lady of Rage album got pushed back. Who else? I want to say Corrupt solo album got pushed back. Like I love Pac, but it was like when Tupac came to Death Row was just
Hmm.
shit, but anyway,
Yeah.
worst Nicki Minaj song you've ever heard from Eric.
Mm. I don't know. I'll admit, Nikki, she put some stuff that I liked. I liked when she collabed with Ariana Grande and Jessie J for that song "Bang Bang." I like that. I like when she did Anaconda. "Moment for Life." I like that one. Um,
Yeah,
I really can't think on top of my head what awful song she did. Hmm. I mean, I have mixed feelings when she did that song with Usher, "Lil Freak." That's just me. Um, but I really haven't listened to none of her most recent stuff yet
I feel you.
because I've had mixed reservations about it.
I feel you. Damn, Eric, I did not even mean to put you on timeout. I meant to put that other dude on timeout. Shit. Anyway, yeah, Nicki, man, she be having her moments. She be having her
Yeah,
moments. It's like, she
wasn't there
just,
one song she did where she sounded like she was Asian on the track or something?
yeah.
Okay,
Shit. Q said, "Have you ever heard of lupus?
heard of who?
The disease lupus."
Yeah, yeah, I've heard of that because I know Tony Braxton has it. I know Nick Cannon has it, and I know yeah, I know that's a very serious illness, and I know there's no cure for that either. But yeah, it's just like I don't know, certain diseases I've been hearing about these days is just so baffling. It's like it just seemed like they just appeared out of thin air, and it's like how come no one has ever really addressed it before such and such, you know? And it's just like I know Tony Braxton's been battling with lupus for a while, and it still amazes me that even though she has this autoimmune disease, she's still dropping albums. And even though we're still under a pandemic, like I know she'll possibly go back to doing certain shows every here and there, just so that way she won't tire herself out. And yeah, and I applaud her for that too. Same thing with Nick Cannon. I didn't think he had lupus until I remember watching a comedy special of his when he was talking about it because he's in his, I guess, late 30s, going to be pushing 40, I think, this year. But yeah, it's I don't know, it's just like certain illnesses be hitting people of color and black folks harder than other ethnicities. Like as I mentioned earlier, it's just so mind-boggling to me. And it's like even though there's no cure for certain ones like ALS and lupus, it's just like you just really have to maintain your health by making sure you exercise when you can and just eating just the right foods and stuff.
Exactly.
Just following the doctor's orders, pretty much.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What is the most underrated Janet Jackson album to you?
Mm, okay. Out of out of all the Janet Jackson albums that I have in my collection, I feel that Demita Joe is very underrated because amidst all that scandal, what happened in the Super Bowl and with JT, and the whole thing just was like all over the news, headlines worldwide. I feel like that incident overshadowed that album. To be real, because that album has some good stuff, as I've said numerous times before. And one day we definitely got to talk about that.
One day, I'm definitely
Yeah,
down for
one
that.
day. Yeah, I feel like that, and I know people have mixed feelings about Unbreakable. To me, I feel like Unbreakable is a good album too. I guess some people don't like it. I guess if it's because it was way too poppy and or whatever the case may be. Excuse me. But to me, it's a good album. It's not terrible.
Yeah, I actually do like Unbreakable compared to 20 YO or Discipline. I
Yeah, I
like
know. I know. You have reservations about those two. I know that. Yeah, I have 20YO in my room because originally I think my mom bought it or either someone got it for her. I don't know, but she she only played that album I think a few times, like a few years ago. But other than that, she just stopped playing it like that. So I just end up listening to it, take a peek for myself. It has some stuff that's there that's all right. A few stuff that I don't care too much for, but I was surprised when you did say Discipline because because there were some songs on Discipline that I liked, and even though I haven't listened to the entire album, we could have like a full on discussion about that one day if you feeling
yeah.
up to it.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely talk about Discipline one day and shit like that. Definitely.
Yeah, well, was it what was the issue with Discipline in your opinion?
On top of my head, I want to say the production. I didn't really care for like I know Jermaine Dupri was all over that album.
Wasn't Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis on there too?
Let me double check because it's been years since I peeped Discipline.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's been a minute since I've listened to that album as well. Because I've been debating back and forth whether or not to get that one as well. Because I know you said I remember Try saying her very early albums, the first two of her early albums were awful. I remember him saying that. Yeah, I guess Reg has some technical issues going on. But anyone out there in the chat ask me some other questions. But yeah, for anyone I guess who want to know a little bit about me, I'm 27 today. I know some people like if I'm out and about or at my job or whatever. A lot of people say I don't look my age, and hey, that's a good thing. I'm just blessed to have made it to see another year. I'm very grateful for that because you never know what tomorrow might bring you. Just make it count. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. But I'm wondering what'll happen.
my fault, my stupid Wi-Fi went off,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
but yeah. What were we? Oh, Discipline. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you
Okay.
were saying like you were trying to find out who produced it besides Jermaine Dupri.
Ah, so Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis was not on the album. You had Dark Child, Easy,
Oh, I
Doron.
think that's probably why it wasn't what people thought it was going to be. Because when you have Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis on your album, you're guaranteed that it's going to be record breaking.
Exactly, because like no shade, even though 20YO wasn't even one of my favorites either, it still had some okay tracks to it. And Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis was on the album too.
Yep. Yeah, them guys been working with a whole lot of people. I know when we did our CD collection, I remember oh, you okay?
Yeah, I just need I was looking at my
Oh,
napkin.
bless you. Yeah, I know when we had that collection video we had months ago. I know when I showed that Jordan Knight album I had, they were involved on that project too.
Exactly.
Surprisingly. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, even Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, man, the careers that they revived too is amazing and shit.
Hmm. Yeah, it's really saying something.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna go on for about 10 more minutes and shit.
All right.
Um, Q asked, did Tupac have beef with Jermaine Dupri and the Brat?
What?
He had he had some problems with the Brat, according to the Brat and stuff like that. I only know too much about the Tupac and the Brat incident, but I know that Suge and Jermaine Dupri had their issues.
Mm.
Favorite New Edition albums for you?
Mm. My favorite New Edition albums are Any Heartbreak and Home Again. Excuse me.
Okay. Favorite video game?
Mm. I love playing the Super Mario Brothers, and I love playing Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay. What's your favorite cake?
Mm. Okay. I know my mom's friend. She has a little business where she makes cakes and pastries and cupcakes and whatnot. I know a few times my her friend ended up I guess giving us a banana pudding cake. So
Banana.
far, that's my favorite. Yeah,
Mm.
it's so good.
Shoot. My favorite cake is like chocolate, Boston cream.
Mm,
Shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be so good. Them chocolate cakes be so good. I know another friend of my mom's. He made us, I think, a double chocolate cake. It was like chopped chocolate on top of chocolate, and like when you cut it up, it was like, oh my god.
It's amazing.
Mm,
Ooh, favorite cartoon.
oh man, I have a lot of favorite cartoons from my childhood that I still will watch to this day, either on DVD or on Hulu or whatever other streaming service you could possibly think of. On the top of my head, because earlier I showed the shirt of this. Freakazoid is one of them. Um,
Yeah.
Darkwing Duck, Dexter's Laboratory, Courage the Cowardly Dog, the OG Powerpuff Girls, Doug, the original Doug on Nickelodeon, not that Disney crap of Doug. I don't like that. The Proud Family. Oh my goodness. Hey Arnold. Just a lot of Oh, Rugrats, Our Real Monsters. Just a lot of very, very good shows from my childhood that I low key feel bad for these new generation of kids because a lot of them don't know what we had was the ish. Yeah, they don't. They would not know none of this.
Exactly. Speaking of cartoons, you heard that they're trying to make Good Time to an animated cartoon for Netflix?
What? When did this? Wait, when was this? When did this news break out?
Like yesterday, it broke out.
Oh wow, that 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 idea that's a little out there because I mean, as iconic and memorable as Good Times is, but what what would possess them to up and want to make it into an animated series for Netflix? That's just
You know what it is?
it's,
Because Netflix is like having all, like I said, Netflix has all this black entertainment. Norman Lear is trying to capitalize on that shit. You know, that's the thing.
mm. I mean, I know he's well known for putting out other shows during the '70s and whatnot, but do you really think that's really gonna go anywhere though?
Well, they rebooted One Day at a Time with the Hispanic cast, and that's very successful.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. They did do that. Hey, good one,
But
good
Norman
point.
Lear is like 100 years old, man. Damn, he's
How
fading
old is he?
away. He's like 99.
Dang.
Still wearing that same old hat.
Oh, goodness. I mean, I knew he was up in age, but I didn't know he was that old. Dang.
For real. I mean, I'm telling you, man, like Carl Reiner was like 98 when he died, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah.
It's those Jews, man. Their
Mm,
lifespan.
yeah. Man.
Like no shade, but still.
Right. Mm,
If you could own any album on vinyl, what would it be and why?
mm, oh wow. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff. I wish if I had a record player and stuff I would want to own on vinyl, but two titles stand out to me. Camp Lowe's Uptown Saturday Night and Solange's When I Get Home.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Both dope.
yeah, I would want to get those because I know Camp Low is like a little pricey at the moment, and I know Solange's When I Get Home album. That's the only format I will be able to get because she doesn't have it released on CD.
Oh, she didn't have When I Get Home released on CD, just vinyl.
Just vinyl for that one.
Oh, I never
Because
knew.
yeah, the seat at the table, I have that on CD.
Yeah, that was my sister's first vinyl I got her too.
Oh wow,
Yeah, that's a classic to this day. I don't care what no one says. That album's a classic.
yeah.
Shit. Aaron said Yu-Gi-Oh's my favorite. Oh wow.
Oh
I was
yeah, I
never a fan.
remember a lot of people that went to like elementary and middle school. They loved that show. They loved that.
Yeah,
They like Pokemon and Digimon and
I never liked Digimon. I thought that was a ripoff of Pokemon. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh had its own creation, but Digimon, come on, come on. See, because around that time, that was not even there was like a lot of Pokemon ripoffs. Like, I'm
yeah.
sorry, but Lilo and Stitch, the animated series, was Disney's Pokemon. If you ask me, think about it. Sparky was Pikachu. Um, Stitch was like, see, well, Stitch was his own creation. I'm not gonna count Stitch.
Yeah.
Then he had that little that Mr. Snuffles was Jigglypuff. I mean,
Oh, the one that looked like what? Looked like a little teddy bear or something.
yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, Mr. Stinchy.
yeah. that sandwich eating dude, that was Psyduck. But I like Lilo and Stitch the animated series. That was like one of the few ripoffs that I actually did appreciate.
Yeah, yeah, and then they had a few little crossovers during that time because they had the Proud Family cast on there. They had the Recess crew on there. They had Kim Possible on there.
Because crossing over to Lilo and Stitch was popular, I guess. I mean,
Maybe they were running out of ideas.
true.
Yeah,
But anyway, unfortunately, we got to end off this video right here and there because Junior be tripping. But this is
yeah.
pretty dope. Hope you're having a very good birthday and things of that nature. Um, I know this Friday we're gonna this Friday we're gonna talk about Stevie Wonder's Hotter Than July album. So
Yeah.
stay tuned on that. And I'll text you about some more information later on. Hope you have a good birthday. You deserve it. I'm glad I was able to do this and stuff like that. But thank y'all so much for tuning in, doing the questions too. And I'll see y'all. Peace. Happy birthday.
Thanks. Peace.